What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to a new episode of Coffee with Casey. I'm Casey.
I'm James.
And today, we're gonna go ahead and drink our coffee. I'm just having Dunks right now. This Dunks one. James has the Irish cream coffie grounds.
It's really good.
Both really good.
Want to do ice today because we already had hot coffee and too much hot coffee. It's not good. I like
not sit well with me.
I like not being thirsty.
So, what is our topic for the day?
So I don't know if anybody hasn't seen it. I'd be surprised if you haven't. But we're gonna be talking about Epic Games and Steam. I know it's a very controversial thing going on in the PC world. It's actually kind of weird because this is usually like what we're gonna talk about is typically a console issue. You don't see it on PC.
Yeah. You really don't.
But no, basically what's just been happening is it just feels like Epic Games has been just buying up like exclusivity. I mean, they're not like total exclusivity for their, launcher. It's just like usually like a year or 6 months, and then it opens up to everything else. And it just they're kind of being shady about it. I don't like it. It feels like they've just been trying to take down Steam without a real plan and good attack on how to take down Steam.
Which is, competition's fine and all that, but when you're trying to rush out a product to compete with somebody, you're never going to win. Dude, there's been so many examples. I'm just going to use World of Warcraft, for example. It is such a titan of an MMORPG, and so many people's like, well, I'm going to take it down. I'm going to be the WoW killer. So they rush their product out, and people play it for like a couple months. So they're like, oh, this is better than WoW. And then they either complete this they complete everything that they can in the game, max level, best gear. And they're like, well, now I'm bored. I'm going to go back to WoW. Or just like, oh, I'm just done with this game. And they just throw it away. And they don't have a very long lifespan, usually, just because they want to rush it out. And then they don't try perfecting things. And it's never going to work.
Yeah, no. Like, the only one that comes to mind is like Guild Wars. But Guild Wars, I think it's Guild War 2 in specific, is... Yeah. Their focus wasn't, we're going to take down WoW. Like, they worked on their game and like made it individually like good. Like we're gonna make our product good, and that's where I just feel like Epic isn't following through. Like they made all this money on Fortnite, and they're like, screw it, let's make a game launcher, and they just rushed out a game launcher. Like, is it the worst? No, it's like it functions. It's not like a terrible, awful thing.
Yeah, it's not like a super buggy thing.
But it's just more like Steam just has, it's better. It's just a better service in general. And it just feels like Tim Cook, I think that's the guy, he's the CEO of Epic. Is that or Tim Sweeney? One of them is like the Apple CEO and the other one's Epic Games.
Tim. We'll call him Tim.
But...
Y'all know.
He just, like, I want to say he was on statement saying that, like, he doesn't really feel like the launcher needs any more improvement. Like, it's kind of fine the way it is. But, like... pull it up. There was like this chart.
You can't, if the public is complaining about something for your product, you can't just like, you may feel like, okay, I think this is good, but if you're a consumer, the people who want to, you're making this platform for people. Mm-hmm. And if you're saying, well, I think it's good, you're basically just telling those people, screw off.
Yeah, like
your opinion doesn't matter. I know what I want. I think it's perfect.
So if you don't know how it works, Epic Games, I'm pretty sure they take a 12% cut from the sales on their launcher. Steam, I think, does 20% for your normal high-end devs and 30% for indie devs. And like Epic's whole thing is, well, we want to be more friendly to devs. And I'm like, that's cool. That's great. I'm glad you want to be more friendly to devs.
Yeah.
But in being more friendly to devs, they are alienating their consumers. Like when you go to consoles, consoles, they have their exclusive games, and to like each console, like they haven't really changed over the years. Like exclusivity hasn't like skyrocketed. Yeah. Like, oh, this platform has all this, and this one doesn't have anything anymore. I mean, you can argue it's like that with PlayStation, but PlayStation just has its exclusives that it's had forever.
Yeah, yeah.
And like they're just like their marketing strategies, we're gonna buy it up and we're gonna force the competition. We're not gonna allow you to choose the better platform. And I honestly think it's because they understand their platform's less superior than Steam. So the only way to combat that is we're gonna buy the rights to these games for a year, and you have to use our service to use it.
And that's just gonna help. Not help. That's just going to hurt everybody in the long run.
It is.
The devs and the platform that they're going to use. Because yeah, sure, you get money for getting the rights bought for a year, but if people don't want to use that platform, you're not going to get any sales from your game. So that 12% really isn't going to help you at all in the long run. It's like, oh, okay, it's much better for us to be able to have it on here because we'll make more money from our sales. But if people don't want to use those platforms, you're not going to get any sales.
Like Gearbox was paid money to put Borderlands 3 on Epic. And the comments I saw were just a bunch of, well, I guess I'm going to Pirate Bay. Well, I guess I'm pirating this game. Well, it sucks. I guess I got to wait for them to get their money. And it's not like a few people. This is like on a lot of forums, on a lot of comment sections of people literally saying, I'd rather pirate this game than use Epic's store.
Jeez.
And like that's an issue to me.
That's rough.
Like that is.
Wow, you done goofed if people are saying that.
Yeah, like when people want to pirate, like, yeah, you always have the people who pirate games, but like when you have a mass amount of people that are gonna rather pirate a game than buy it off the launcher, like that's sad. Like Ubisoft, they just announced a new Ghost Recon game. Looks really cool.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a new play and Epic. I saw a bunch of people saying I was gonna buy their max edition game, but now I'm not doing it because it's on the Epic store.
Ugh.
But which doesn't make sense to begin with because all Ubisoft games require Uplay anyway. Like if you buy it on Steam, you still need Uplay to play it. I'm like, well then why just keep it on your launcher then? I don't understand. Like that's what confuses me because Siege is like that, but
it's weird.
Just a mass amount of people like, I'd rather pirate this game, and it's like I like Gearbox. I don't like Borderlands specifically, but I like Gearbox. I like the devs. They're pretty cool. They make a solid game. But it's not for me, but like still, they're good people to support, and it's like they're like I want devs to get paid. I really do. Like I want them to make money because they're the ones who made the game. But it might sound like a dick thing to say, but nobody cares about the devs when the consumers are alienated. Nobody cares. I'm the one who's buying your product.
Yeah, you can't just have a platform and alienate a huge portion of your audience because you want them to use your platform. At the end of the day, if you don't have an audience, your company's going down. Because if you don't make any revenue, that's it, you know? You need money to make a company grow.
Yeah, I mean, like, granted, a lot of these games that, we talk about are going to launch on console anyway, and they all launch multi-platform, so, you get Xbox and PS, PlayStation sales. But, like, when you PC market, I think it's the biggest market for gaming. Like, PCs have the most users, if I'm not mistaken.
That would make sense because of Steam. Because, a lot of people use Steam.
Yeah, like, I might be wrong about it, but I'm fairly certain that out of all the things, more people game on PC than they do on Xbox or PlayStation.
It might have changed. I don't know.
It could have. I'm not sure. But
yeah, that's not something I'm certain of because it could very well have changed because computers are pretty expensive to begin with, but you don't really need like a super high end one to be able to just game. But
Yeah, no. Times have changed with computers, but Steam it's had years and years and years to perfect what it's done. It has a lot of features. Like I got the list of features that it has. Stuff like you're able to share your account. Allow your friends to use your games, which to me that's fucking beautiful. I enjoy that greatly.
That's a nice feature.
Just being able to share my games with my friend. Granted, you can't do it at the same time, but like still, it's like I share my games with Jacob and he shares his with mine. And I mean, I play like 2 games on his account, a lot, and then I don't know if he uses mine, but I don't care if he does. But it's just having that access.
Yeah.
I don't think you can do that on Epic. I don't think you can do that on any other service, except for like Xbox. Like theirs is weird. You have to like you have to make that console your home console and vice versa, and you can play any game. It's weird. It's cool, but like you have to really trust the person. But like Steam also has, user profiles, the user reviews, forums, mod distribution, their workshop, just item trading, account security.
The workshop is really nice too because say like Left 4 Dead, for example, they don't work on it. But the community still does, and people actually make maps, skins, like custom maps too, not just like reskinned ones or anything like that. Like people will build like actual maps for campaigns and everything.
Yeah, I've played some of them. They're really cool.
They're super fun. Like there's some of them that have like there's like a disaster one that had like thunderstorms, hurricane.
That's cool.
Dude, it was awesome. There's like earthquakes too.
Yeah, like that. Like that's the cool
sick.
stuff. Like that's something that Steam took a long time to build up. And like I know like people would probably look at us like, oh well, you're just trying to support a monopoly, and it's like like in this instance I don't care because monopolies typically alienate you in other ways. Like I'm not like because. Well, technically, Epic Games is trying to be a monopoly. They're trying to force you to go to them by cutting out everything else.
Yeah.
That's how monopolies work.
Steam doesn't really cut people out. They're just kind of there, honestly.
Like, Gabe hasn't gone out, like, trying to... Like, he's not gonna, like, I'm gonna go fight Tim. I'm gonna go fight him because he's doing all this.
Like, real talk, I don't think Gabe would even care. He's probably like, hey, I have so much money, what do I need to worry about?
He's more focused on getting VR up, like... That's it, like, and Gabe is like a visionist person. He tries to get other stuff in, like, it's probably why there haven't been games in a while, because games aren't his focus anymore. He's more focused on, look at this tech we can do. Let's make VR gaming the next thing.
Which sucks, though, because I really liked some of their games.
Yeah, you're never gonna get a 3, but, like, that's
never gonna get a 3.
Like, that's what Gabe's focused on, innovating and doing cool things.
Yeah.
And, like, at this point, everybody's just like, well, we gotta take down Steam. Like, why? I'm confused, like, everybody says competition's good. Okay, yeah, I mean, sure, that's great that it's good, but, like, nope, there has been 0 issues on computers with Steam. 0. There's been nothing going on. There's been nothing wrong. It's just...
We gotta take it down. Do you guys have nothing better to do? You just, like... What is wrong with you guys?
Like, I don't... That's what confuses me, is, like, everybody trying to take Steam down. It, like, it's kind of like a baseless thing. Like, we want to be more friendly to devs. I can respect that, but... Epic needs to focus on making their platform worth me going to and trying out. Like, I want to go to it and use it.
I don't want to have to be forced to go to something in order to like it, because that's not how it works. If it's cool, I'll be like, hey, I'm gonna give that a try. It's like any type of like communication apps that were out there. You had Ventrilo to begin with. You know, it was like, wow, I can talk to people, and more better things came out. We got Skype that came out, and then there was Curse that came out, and then Discord. Things that were and then there was TeamSpeak too. There's been more and more apps that came out that had better features over time.
Yeah, and they didn't.
And you looked at it like, hey, this is a lot easier than having to sign into my Skype, call them, and hope my connection's actually good to keep a call with them.
Like you had the option, you had the choice to go do that. You pick which one you want to use. Like it's like game. I have to first of all download another launcher to go play another game. Use their store. They don't have good account security, and I hate the argument of, well, just don't save your information. Okay, well, you shouldn't have a product that's easy to hack.
What if my account gets hacked? I lose all my games then.
Yeah, like, if your account itself gets hacked, then you can't play your stuff. Like, at bare minimum, have a 2-step verification if you're not going to focus that much. But, like, again, Steam, I've never had an issue, and I've had it for, like, 5 years now, 6 years now.
I haven't had an issue with anyone stealing anything, or even attempting to log into my Steam.
And at least, I don't know if it's ever happened, but I've never seen Steam go through issues of account security and people losing info and stuff. I've never seen that.
I haven't seen that either. It might have happened.
Yeah, it could have. I don't know. But I've never seen that. But
if it has, let us know down in the comments.
Yeah, they definitely inform us. Let
us what you guys know about this whole situation. What you guys think about it too. Comment down below. Let us have a talk down there in the comments section. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I would too. Because I want to know others' opinions, because a lot of people say, well, I don't really care, and it's like, I mean, I kind of care. I'm on my PC.
That's a weird thing that people do nowadays. Now, a lot of people don't care. When did it become so cool to not care about anything?
Like, yeah, like people do that all the time, and it's like, I mean, I've done it. Don't get me wrong. It's a dick thing to do. I'll admit, I'm a dick sometimes. I am. I've done it plenty of times.
You have.
Oh, who cares?
Yeah, you have.
If it's something you care about, then you care about it. It's something I do care about. I want to be able to choose what platform I use.
Yeah.
I want that choice. I don't want to be forced into doing something.
Yeah, I think we kind of pretty much covered it all. Honestly.
Yeah, I mean, we did. I mean, it's not gonna be a long episode. It wasn't. It's not like something I could talk about hours on end. Like, without getting repetitive.
Yeah, that's kind of thing with this show, though. It can be either really short and sweet, or long, very drawn out. And
yeah, I don't want to draw everything up, but for the most part, that's just how I feel about Epic. I just feel like they're forcing their way into the
whole gaming.
Yeah, they're just forcing a wedge into the market and like forcing you to use them, and I don't appreciate that.
No.
But anyway, yeah, that's just our opinions on it.
That's pretty much it.
You can disagree. Feel free to.
Agree, disagree, take a neutral stance on it. Just let us know down in the comments what you guys think about this whole situation. We do love hearing feedback from you guys. And you can do that on Twitter as well. You can tweet at me, at OCDGaming, with the hashtag Coffee with Casey. My dogs are playing outside, so please ignore that. Don't forget to hashtag it with hashtag Coffee with Casey to get us some more insight on the situation from different points of view. But that's pretty much it from us. So I want to thank you all for watching or listening to this. If you liked it, please do subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell icon down below and check the checkbox, because you get notifications straight through YouTube. I don't think there's a checkbox anymore, actually. I think you just hit the bell and it's good.
Okay, good.
Yeah. So just hit that bell. You get notifications whenever we upload something. Don't forget to like the video, share it around. Again, use the hashtag Coffee with Casey. And that's it. Once again, thank you all for watching. Hopefully we'll catch you all next video. Take care, everybody.
See you later.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Casey of OCDGaming. I want to thank you all once again for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing to the channel. It'll really help us out a whole lot. If you want to see more by us, go ahead and check out our recent uploads and check out our playlist. You'll find tons of more content there. Once again, thank you all for watching. Hopefully we catch you all on the next video. Take care, everybody.